Hi everyone, it's Steve from the workshop, and to put the video in context of time and time of year, whatever, it is October 2023 and I'm just sitting outside the workshop. In fact, I've come to talk to the door. Strange, yeah, talk to the door, have a look at the work list, see what I need to be doing. And just behind me, that's the boat with its cover back on, or the mast back on. I'm just going to run through what happened earlier this year, about 6 weeks ago, and what's happening now, and what I'm planning to do over the winter. So what will be news, what's on the bench, and what's going to happen next. So what you might be able to just make out is this is obviously one of the workshop doors, and I quickly sanded and repainted this a few weeks back, and I'm using this side, the left hand side here, to write up the list of jobs which I had to do after I came back from my kind of disastrous, just difficult voyage. And immediately afterwards I worked out what I needed to do to get the boat ready for proper sea trials, as I've got this huge list of jobs to work through. I've just come for a look to see what I need to do next, because I've literally just put the made and finished making and putting on the new bowsprit, which I'll show you in a moment. And I'm just working out what to do next. I can't remember all this stuff. I have to write it down. Right, hi there. Sorry about the noise in the background. That's a company, I think, doing strimming or grass cutting or something, and there's nothing I can do about that. I've tried to edit it out, but you can't hear me or anything else that's going on unless I have the sound on at the same time. So anyway, carry on. So yeah, look, about six weeks ago, so I think it was in August, took the boat down to the water for the first time. We launched it, and I went out just under oars, and I was planning to do a kind of trial of the basics of rowing the boat, sculling the boat, sailing the boat, camping in the boat, living in the boat for a few days, and so on. And it turned out into a really bad voyage. Not horrendous in terms of weather, but it kind of meant that I got trapped downwind. In that I rowed from Carbeil, where we launched the boat, up into the Hamouse, into the liner, and then into the Tamar. And on day 2 I essentially ended up 10 miles downwind, which is a little village of Calstock alongside the quay there. Got quite wet. It was raining, it was blowing a consistent moderate southerly. It was really hard to row back upwind, and I wasn't set up to sail, which is a big problem, and I didn't have a motor at the time. So yeah, I kind of got stuck, and the weather got worse and worse, and I ended up at Coat Hill Quay with the boat alongside the wall, and I had a disastrous night with really heavy rain, strong wind, and at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning I was trying to do something to re-rig the shelter over the boat, and I ended up falling off the boat and ending up in a muddy dock, but went in the water head first, and yeah, it all went wrong. The kind of things I'm working on at the moment, as you saw, I've just fitted the new bowsprit after having made a new bowsprit, and the big difference is it's quite a bit longer. It's about 5 inches longer, and that's to accommodate the fact that the sail doesn't fit, the mainsail doesn't fit as it was supposed to. It's further back in the boat, which I think will change the balance quite significantly. It's being quite a big mainsail, so it's a longer bowsprit. So I put that back on today, and I'm kind of working at both ends at the moment, which is at the same time as doing the bowsprit. I also made a new mast support, so that when I use it at sea and intend to carry it, I can also use that as part of the new boat tent, which is something I'll be working on quite soon over the winter. Also, I made a rowing seat just to get my body position a bit higher to make rowing more efficient. So that's done. And as you can see on the list, there's probably 30 or 40 individual sort of job tasks to do there. And I really just come out today to have a look, see what I've done, see what I can tick off the list, and what I need to buy, because next door to the, not next door because it's on a door, next to the list of work that I have to do, there's also quite a big shopping list. Some of it's quite small. I just found that I needed things like new gloves, new mixing sticks. It's no big deal, but as the video is being made, I'm probably just about to go out and spend the second largest chunk of money on the boat that we've spent so far, which will be to buy an engine for the boat, because that was one of my phases. I just couldn't get back upwind under oars, so a motor is a big part of the deal. And what this kind of constitutes really is the next 4 or 5 months of work, with my intention being to finish the boat to a completed standard. And what I mean by completion is the ability to sail, the ability to row, the ability to motor, and the ability to camp in the boat. And hopefully that will be done by early spring in 2024. So today, yeah, it's just a kind of catch-up day, working out what I'm going to be doing next, what I finished, and what I want to be working on now. I've been working at both ends of the boat, so I'll just bring it round into more boat view. So the new bowsprit is on, just needs bolting down when my partner's free. At the back of the boat, built the new mast support. I've also had the boat completely out from under the shelter. I did that one day, a nice sunny day, in between the rain, and I've attempted to, in fact I've finished actually just putting the mizzen mast tube in. That's a piece of alloy tube which I've got in store, and I bought for the job with the intention originally of making the boat as a yawl, and I may go down that route during the winter. I may finish the boat as a yawl, but for now I'm trying to complete it just as a sloop. That's the simplest thing to do at the moment. There's quite a bit done. I've done quite a lot of work in the last 6 weeks. I've also had quite a long break from the boat, because I've done a month of work in the gardens. I was going to film that, but it's not particularly appropriate to the video. It's just been a huge amount of work in between the rain, very heavy rain showers. And today it's very windy, and it's actually quite cold, so I'm jumper and a fleece on, and it's going to rain really heavily tomorrow. So hopefully I'll use that time to do all the editing and just get this quick catch-up video out. I'll say what I'm hoping to do now is, I've missed my chance to sail in 2023. Really, not only is it's much shorter days, it's now really less than a 12-hour day, but it's also cooler, and it's been quite windy on and off. It's been very wet on and off. I'm not set up at the moment for it as a camping experience. I can't just do that overnight. That's several weeks of work in just building a proper boat tent, designing and building a boat tent for the boat. But at the same time as I'm working on the rig, I'm working on the rowing system, the motoring system, and so on and so on and so on, which is why this enormous list of jobs just over my shoulder. So look, I'll say goodbye for now, and thanks for everyone who's watched. It's been sorry about the noise again. It's just a bloody truck going down the road now. It's come out and try and do video, and the noise just kicks in. So thanks for watching, and I'll try and catch up in about 2 months' time with a walk around of everything that I've done so far, and maybe that we will get the boat to the water one time during the winter and just go out for a day sail and just see whether we can actually make this thing sail and motor properly. Thanks for watching. I think I said that before, and goodbye for now. Best wishes everyone, and yeah, bye bye.